Here we go for another day of surviving the aftermath. We've made it to day 40. We'll see how much longer we go. We're actually pretty lucky in the sense that we've gotten this far, and we'll be continuing on, thankfully, for a good long while. We seem to be pretty well established, even if certain stockpiles are full and whatnot. But we'll continue on with what we're doing. Still waiting on a few items for supplies, I suppose. Been a few days for me. Okay, yeah, we're waiting on batteries, which I believe one of our specialists was working on collecting. And I believe we'll have an outpost up soon if we don't already. Yeah, there's our outpost there. So yeah, we're basically just waiting on our specialists that are collecting those items in order for us to obtain them and put them to use in expanding out our few generators, our few solar panels, which currently isn't working much because there's nothing to power at the moment, which I don't know if that's a good or bad thing right now. Sitting at 9 workers, we're sitting... Okay, yeah, we're sitting pretty well on water. We've got over 2,000 units stored, and we still have a positive on that. We have plenty of food. Wow, we actually have a ton of venison. We have a depot that's no longer usable. Guess I'll be able to go out for that. Materials. So we got one up in the far corner. I'm not too worried. We got a decent amount of metal scraps. Trying to see where else. Okay. Another one over there. We do seem to be running a bit low on that. I don't know if that's going to be a good or bad thing. And we do have our reinforced gate. So we'll go to our next research, which we do at least still have a fair amount. So what do we do? I think we were saying we're going to try for some building upgrades. And I think we'll go into the steelworks. Upgrade our tools, and then I think that'll be enough to where we can go in and do our hazmat engineers. Which once we get that, we'll be able to start getting some of these pollutions cleaned up and stored away. That way we have a reduction on our pollution overall, as well as being able to kind of create more living and working spaces around. Okay, looks like we have specialists ready for action. We'll just go along. Okay, he's coming down here. Scout this out. Looks like we have some more rare parts there. Okay, yeah, looks like we got the border right here for the world. Over to this side. We defeated the forces there. It's done despite their efforts. Still, this militia has now lost the last radio stations. Some kind of large coordinated attack. Look, you don't have to leave empty out the shelter. Guess we got some metal and parts. Okay, that cleared up the mission as well. Now he's coming down to deposit all that stuff. Good. He's coming over here for the science. Start sending him back. He's got the batteries. I think we'll have him come down and grab the candy bars. Give us something sweet to eat. I think that's... Oh. Yeah, she could make it to the science center. Nice. So he'll pick up these, and might as well have him grab those couple of spaces there. Looks like we're actually getting pretty close to that side of the map as well. Yeah, we got at least just a little bit more. He'll drop off all of his stuff, which I think he had quite a bit of everything. 'Cause he was out there for a good long while. Nope, we're aware that we're low on tools. We do have at least, yeah, we have people working on them. We're just not having a whole lot of stock. Oh yeah, there's apparently a lot of them breaking. Hopefully with the extra on the tools, we can switch to durable tools. Another adult. And once we do that, we'll be able to have them last a bit longer for us. Oh yeah, he had a ton of stuff. Can't fault that. Our specialists are ready again. some more science down here, so our scientists will definitely have to come down that way. Colony, we'll get back to him eventually. Wow, he got all that science in one go. Good for him. Not much there. Come up. Actually, I think next turn we'll have this fighter here get the parts. And have him start getting some candy bars. I wonder what kind of candy there are. This big purple wrapper. Maybe Willow, certain candy maker that I won't comment on for various reasons. And there is Sam, and there's back to our Winter Storm, but give us just a sec. So let's try this again as the Sam Squatch has been dealt with, and deal with the fact that winter has come once more. Winter Storm again, which means we're going to be dealing with that pretty soon. Now the nice part is, unlike before, we do have a ton of extra supplies, and we have far more storage for water. So those are going to be helpful. We do also have far more people to handle things in the long run. Now that's not a guarantee that we'll be completely okay, but we'll have a better chance overall on that, I'd say. We also have far more burners. We have a ton of firewood, so we'll be okay there. Looks like our scavengers are ready. See what more we can find. Yay, more science. Cannot go wrong with science. Then we're gonna have to pick our parts. Have him check. Looks like a bit more medicine. See if we can get this area here checked as well. Bunch of batteries. That's it for that one. Have him continue returning. And he's still scavenging. Another day looks like he's done. And yeah, we are slowly closing in. Oh, actually, I wonder now if we would have been off with better clothing. You can always try and improve that next, as opposed to going straight into getting our pollution cleanup, which is not a bad idea. Just kind of waiting for winter set in at this point. Which I think we will do that. I think. Oops. Looks like our stockpile has dried up there, so we'll have them come up, start pulling from all of that. Steelworks is done. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and we'll go into our improved on the tailors. Can I do that now, actually? Cookhouse, tailor. Yeah, that's all we can do. Okay, and that does say it does help with hypothermia, or at least help prevent it. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but can't exactly hurt you. And winter is here. You can see already crops are withering. If we can get up to the powered farmhouse, we'd be better off on that, because that will basically allow us to continue producing food as tragedies such as, not tragedies, but situations like this happen, which would give us that added boost. Continue checking on our various areas here. Ooh, 8 automatic rifles. We'll have to see if I get a scavenger over here. And I think that's pretty much it for the time being. We are waiting for... Okay, looks like we do have our other scavenger is okay. We'll send him back out and send him to join these guys down here, because there is a bunch down below. We do have, well, really we've got a bunch all over the place. It's just, what do we see that's more important to grab? As it stands right now, We do have our outpost all the way down here. Actually, that's not a bad idea. What we can do is we can have him come by and grab everything, kind of making his way down here to the outpost, and then that will send all of that stock back. That would work out quite well. And we do have our one fishing hut has been upgraded, so we can at least still have some food coming in, even though we do still have a ton of food overall. So it's not like we're hurting too much. I would like to see more. Okay, we do have sturdy clothing, couple tools, bit of meat meals. Might as well take them in. Not going to hurt us to have a bit more people. They are without shelter, though, so that's going to be our next build project. Go ahead and we'll do up 10 minutes. If I recall, do we I don't think we have. I think we have the option to. No, we got the bunk. Okay, yeah, we haven't actually gotten the items done up quite yet. Sorry about the pause there, but Sam seems to be real energetic today. Which is a bit oddity. Usually he's fairly quiet. Okay, so you're still working on concrete. No, really, I should send him down here so he can start grabbing these sciences down here. But at the same time, having someone up here that can grab both items as well as explore, I think is just as necessary. Okay, he'll continue making his way down. He's still gathering. Have this scout come over this way. Alright, to more candy bars. Plenty of those around. Yeah, we can't exactly turn candy bars away. I mean, it's a food source. Everything at this point is a food source or something that is of use to us. I do think, though, we have our scientists kind of busy. We'll send our other one out to help with that aspect. And actually, we do have, with our tool shop, we can... Oh, we haven't. Interesting. Oh, we have to upgrade it. That's why. Ooh, actually, I wonder if that upgrade means we won't be able to actually do much because it may need power, which is entirely possible. So with our scientist back out, we'll have her start making her way down. It'll take 9 days to get all the way down there to start getting that research. But at least then we'll have both of our scientists out dealing with that. Now we're going to have to wait on tools for a minute, which is fine, because once this is upgraded, the tool supply itself should be able to last longer. I do say should, because I'm not entirely sure just how much of a difference that will make. Our one fishing pier is still doing well, and then we have our fishing hut, which is equally doing well. Actually, I think that's even doing a bit better than our pier itself, which, you know, can't fault anyone on that. Ooh, we're actually waiting on fiber. Interesting. I don't know if anyone has it. Okay, he's got all the concrete. Have him check down here. And we can send him to grab the parts as well. She'll move on her own. He's grabbing batteries. He's almost down to the oil by the looks of it. Actually, we'll have him come all the way down. He's done that. Is there any fiber nearby he can grab? No, but you know what? I think we'll finally go ahead and grab that SUV there. And then we'll have her come up here. More science. Excellent. Just have her moving over, get this full corner, and then start having her move up. I think is what we'll do. So yeah, we're holding on. We've lost some food supplies. Our harvestable crops are gone, but we do have a bunch of extras supplies we're running with. Waiting on our upgraded tool shop, which will be helpful. And then we are, like I said, we're waiting on the fibers, which is a bit of a surprise for me. I didn't actually think we'd need those. Mean looking group at the gate. Ooh, boy. Armored truck comes to a halt. with a few fully armed and armored people stepping out. The military background's obvious, but uniforms have been replaced by mismatched clothes, with some adorned with various trophies. As you approach, we are on a bandit hunt and ask you to spare some supplies. And they basically know we demand. You know what? If they're hunting other bandits, I can't turn them away, and they're only asking for parts which we're not really needing right now. So I think we'll go ahead and give it to them. We lose a bit of happiness, but you know what? That saves us from our gate being absolutely destroyed. Which, when we do have our upgrade, we'll start on working on that. And that way we'll be able to throw an extra couple people in that to help prevent any outside incursions. Okay, we are upgraded on our clothing, which is helpful. Where do we want to go next? Actually, I think we'll go in for our protected crop, which means we'll need the larger loader here, which will increase our food storage. Which we really haven't had an issue with food storage as far as I'm aware of. Actually, no, we're at capacity on that, so I have no idea where that's being taken otherwise. Maybe the warehouse? Possibly? We've got a whole bunch of things going on. We know we're still waiting or low on clothes. We know colonists are homeless. Actually, did we? I don't think we did our upgrade. Oh, we actually have food tailors. Interesting. We have emergency shelter, lumberyard, stockpile. I don't think we did our upgrade for the hunting lodge. Yeah, we didn't, because if we did that, we'd get a constant supply of fibers coming in, which would be fine then. Then checking out here. And so we have more parts here we can grab. She's still on her way down, I believe. Yeah, she's already lost, looks like, maybe 2 days on that, so that's fine. He's working. He's working. And we're going to have him come down. Grab that. Should allow us to travel a bit farther, but it's a vehicle. But we also need to get back to drop off what we have. I think we will need to do some type of maintenance on that. I'm not 100% sure. So open up both of those spaces at once, revealing a whole lot of goodies, including a few more extra assault rifles. And then we can have her moving up this direction. So going for this time. We are still, these two that are hyperthermic are kind of stuck until we get the fibers that we need. I think I think we can even go back. Oh no, we're locked into that until that's done. Now that's kind of a disappointment. The medics know what they're doing. That's helpful. Again, our food storage is full there. Wonder if creating another storage would be a good idea. And I also just bringing some batteries in. I don't see any other transformers. Yeah, no. So maybe that hasn't come in yet then. I know someone has a few, because they had been grabbed. That's just ready for action, so we'll head back out. He's still getting parts. She's still coming down. He's got batteries at least. Oh, you gotta go all the way around. Eesh. Okay, so you've got that. Have you go ahead and grab the medicine, because that's going to be important. And just have you come in there, because that's also going to let you heal. And then you can come up here and work on these spots. Okay, looks like that. Remember that I thought it froze up, but no, it's just having to wait. Surprised people were out of tools. For one thing, had someone not connected, which is going to help us on that. We might even need a second tool shop up, which I'm not entirely sure if we will or not. It's a good possibility of it. We are starting to see some real issues, though. Part of it is the fact that we have people that are basically sleeping outside until these fibers are grabbed. But I really wish we could do something a bit more for that. Speaking of which, there's a group of bandits coming, so we'll stock up on them. Bandits are carrying weapons and donning armor. Nah, no thanks. See how badly this goes. Real bad. I'm glad we have both of our fighters here. And let's get them down here to deal with these guys as they show up. Because we're about to lose that gate very quickly. I see now. So yeah, we ended up losing some people on that, but at least our fighters were ready. Which is, you know, that stinks because we just lost several people. Okay, so you need to search. Electronics. Another outpost. You're busy. You can come down here to this spot. Which, not much of anything. You're busy, you're still moving. And you're about done, but you're still pulling parts. Alright. Pick back up. Part of the reason why we're also not getting more clothing either, and so many people are cold is because, oh, actually, we can go in and grab our skinning now. Our one research got finished. Now, where is our hunter lodge? Forcer there. I know we have one because we've been getting a ton of venison for it. Lumberyard, shelter, tailor, food storage, tent, recycler, trapper. Here we go. Well, yeah, as soon as we get the upgrade, we can have them basically start grabbing fibers as they produce, which will allow us to create our clothing as well as finish our one shelter. I don't know if we lost a few people. I don't know if we have any issues with people right now. 0 shelter space, but I don't see anything more beyond that. Now, burners are helping with keeping things warm enough, but at the same time, I'd like to get that replaced. We're also going through. All we've got left is venison and berries. We do have our fisherman here that's creating production, but well, actually, overall, we're still pretty good production-wise. Specialist ready for action. You're done. Okay, yeah, you've got 40 batteries. I think you're just going to go straight to somewhere. Because we need those batteries bad. I think we're actually going to send you all the way back. Send you back home. You're almost there. I'll just have you come up, grab here, and then finish up this area entirely. Because we're pretty well. Oh, actually, we still have quite a bit to go up here. Maybe we'll keep having him and our scout work their way up that direction. You're busy scavenging medicine. Then you can finish up these few here. Oh, actually, our scientists come back down and grab that. Next turn. Come on, skinning. Oh, I hope that doesn't actually take any fibers to build up either. That may make things even more difficult. I'm surprised we're having such an issue with tools too. I mean, they're producing tools, but are we really going through them that fast that we may need to go ahead and do up a second shop? Which is a bit of a shocker. I am honestly surprised at that. Skinning's done. So, upgrade on that. Okay, we don't need any fibers for that. Thank God. Thank goodness. Thank any non-specific deity. We'll go with that. How about? All right. So we only have 125 left on our research for the time being. I think we may just go ahead and bank it until we grab our next. Actually, you know what? We'll do our energy storage. get some batteries so that in the event of another magnetic storm, we have something backup-wise. Okay, so let's get rid of a bunch of these. Because, okay, we don't need all of these. Someone's still homeless. Coming back up here. Continue making your way down. You're almost there. You're going to come back down for this one. You've got your medicine. Next, you can come for the wood planks. And then you can research or check out at least one, if not both, of these areas. Not quite. Close, but not too close, but not quite. Colonist is hiding something. It has come to knowledge that colonists have been secretly breeding rat beetles, and the colony breeder has been surrounded by an angry flock of people demanding answers. Breeder tries to explain the rat beetles are actually Mr. Creature's gentle and intelligent by nature. They beg to keep the animal. Go south quickly. These pests have to live. Yeah, being that as far as I know they are aggressive, I'm gonna have to say get rid of them. Order the colonists to confiscate the vermin, exterminate them. Breeder, however, is not too keen. Maybe. Oh boy. Okay, so we already had one right there, which is nice. Bit worried on that. Okay, so at least that was taken care of. So now we'll have our two, or actually we have all three. Grab them for whatever cockroaches do for us. I don't know. For all I know, those are extra food supplies. Yeah, we are getting our scanner built. It's gonna help. Okay, so cockroaches are apparently food. Now something is... Lumberyard has cleared out that entire area, so we will come over here and grab all that area. I think now that we have all that space, I think we will throw down a second tool shop right over here. Because we are not keeping up on any type of tool supply. Pull the dirt road out. And we may even throw down another small farm plot over here. Okay, so now then have them working up here. And hopefully now we can start seeing some... Oops, wrong spot. Okay, yeah, we'll have 1 fiber a day. Plus everything else. You're continuing to come up. You're continuing to head down. Get you in there now. More science there. Excellent. Alright, so I think that pretty well covers this entire corner of the map. We still have some of that corner, nearly full corner there done, and then all of this still needs to be gone through. So I think we'll have our scout spend a few turns coming up here and just have work this corner, work all the way around the map, free everything up. And winter's over, thankfully. Okay, so we survived that, thankfully. We already selected road, so I think we'll have... Road can only go out so far because of the guard tower there. Moving out a bit more too. Right. Come out all that way. Alright, but that's going to be helpful now that we have our secondary tool shop up as well. Yeah, we're... Oh... Okay, we have to upgrade it to get the full amount. We should start seeing some fiber come in as well. Which will help with our tailor. We'll get them upgraded to 2, even though we're still going to be dealing with black. Let's see, group selection dispatch. We're wearing tattered clothes. Wearing whatever equipment that seems to have found. Please Yeah, we're kind of low on everything. And of course we get attacked. And our gate's still destroyed. Which is really a disappointment that our gates... Now, I get that we're not great on that, but I mean, that's the second time in a row we've been breached and had to defend ourselves. And it's not like we're not fortifying it. But we'll have to deal with that next time. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe down below. Hopefully we can continue getting some improvements as we finally have some more science by the looks of it. Actually, we'll go ahead and just do it real quick. What's the next thing we want to grab? Actually, no, we can go ahead and jump into cleaning up our pollution. So that's the next science that we'll work on. So we can clean some more area up, then we'll go from there. But as I said before, if you've enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe down below. Be sure to leave a comment if you like. I'm tired, forgive me. Also, be sure to hit the bell notification. That way you're alerted every time we post, which is going to be right now Monday through Friday. And we are still doing our streams normally on Sundays with Lord and Ares for Final Fantasy XIV. And beyond that, thanks for watching, and see you in the Vortex.